Alright, so it's really late, so I'm hoping I'm not going to spend very long on this, but I was just going to try to do something old school. I was just curious if I can get, yeah, like if I just, I don't know, it's actually I haven't really worked with the centaurs much. Let's assume I was going to get a centaur here, and if I go over here, we can kind of like do that over there, and then I say, okay, that's great, let's get the like spirit hawk summon unit. No, neutral passive summon unit. Course. Okay. Get the like one of these hawks. So here's the hawk. So then you can ask yourself, how do we want to do this? Like, do I want to take this guy and say, okay, let's do an experiment. If I get the centaur and I give him the animations from Obsidian Statue's alternate form, can I do that? Obviously, I should be able to do that. Basically, we're just going to time scale like stand alternate, walk, you know, like attack, death. And actually, this is pretty dumb. Yeah, you could do this better than I'm doing this. Actually, let's import them instead of trying to do what I was trying to do. So yeah, let's just actually name them stand, and then check this box to get rid of the existing ones. So I'm changing my mind. This way we're not redoing the lengths of the animations. You probably don't actually want to change their lengths. You know, you got two options, right? Either you make new animations in that same file, or you blend animations in that file. What I'm doing now is I'm actually making new ones instead of blending. I was thinking like, why don't I just blend it? But why don't I just not blend it? That sounds easier. So we're just getting rid of the string alternate on all these, and then we're going to get rid of like morph and whatever, and he's just going to be like the flying dude. Yeah, so we don't really need morph, we don't really need morph alternate, and we don't really need stand and any of that other stuff, so we're going to get rid of those. It's really silly that I have to do that all like clicking, but that's just how it is right now. Apparently this is all based on the Griffin, so he's already named Griffin whatever. That's pretty funny, but basically we'll just get Hero Griffin Rider and try to bring that as overrides onto, you know, whatever that is. Looks like Griffin body is probably, let's see, Griffin front I guess would be stomach, so maybe Griffin body is pelvis, and then we have like left leg 1, rear, it's left rear L. Okay. Oh, that's front. Wait, front L. So then you line up these, right? Front L leg, front L foot, front L ankle, right front, right front, right front, hoof front. I'm assuming, yeah, this is on the Griffin. So we just copy that directly. Arm 1, arm 2, hand. Same with all these, right? Arm 1, arm 2, hand. Then we got to get the other legs. Okay. Looks like Griffin body is not the pelvis. That's probably his front is stomach. All right, let's change this around. Maybe body is horse abdomen and front is chest. I don't really know. That's just a guess. It's just a guess. And then that way we can put Griffin butt on pelvis. There you go. Alright, and we'll get this to import there. This is left rear, left rear, left rear foot, left rear ankle, right rear, right 2, right foot. So you just link them together. It doesn't matter what they're named. We're just trying to link them together. So you do that, and then you have the question of how do the wings go, right? This is his body. So these are the wings. They're just named stupid things. So just import them anyway. This should go on 22. It breaks the linking when you turn them on and off like I did. So this is pretty silly of me. If I was doing really smart stuff, I would have kept the linkings. So that way, like, you have these wings, right? Like when the inner portion of the wing sorry, when the inner portion of the wing moves and like rotates, you want the outer portions of the wings to rotate. So I was just linking like outermost to second outermost to innermost. That's what these 6 bones are that we were just relinking. So we relink those, and then that gives us some good stuff there. I'm not going to do any objects right now. Visibility, always visible, sure. So the main question is, does this give us some kind of animation where he's kind of like that? Yeah, it kind of does. So we get that. Looks like the body's bad, so you can just do select by vertex group and just basically select his body and get rid of that. So here he's flying kind of like this. We also don't need this floating axe in front of him. And then you can see like stand and walk. He's kind of like that. There's obviously some imperfections on how that translated there. That's interesting. Let's see if this is any good. Seems like he's got 1 or 2 things that aren't animating that should be. But yeah, he's got kind of an interesting thing there. So then the other thing I was thinking we would do is take this hawk, go into like vertex select, right? Like delete the middle of the hawk or something like that. I really need a function to just purge unconnected vertices because that's pretty dumb. You know, you get some of these, you get some of that. Yeah. Whatever that is, we probably don't need it. Cool, so now I have like a pair of wings, and my thought process would be that you could actually import the wings. But I did something wrong actually. I think this interior portion of the wings here, forgot to link these, so you can right click them and set parent and just set it to, I don't know, horse body, or let's go to down here. Bone chest horse is probably better. But yeah, so that means that they have the animations from that guy, but I can import from the workspace the eagle. So this gives me the ability, we'll just ditch the eagle animations. Now I'm going to use the thing that doesn't work in Reforge, which is the matrices. It's actually the linking. Ooh, this is actually like a lot of linkings. All right, I take it back. Maybe we don't want to change that. Maybe we want to just keep them. Sure, so let's just import them and reset them. And then what that resetting should do, maybe, is make it that these bird objects, which some of which we're using, if you get rid of objects and then if we uncheck all the unused stuff, it'll show only the things that are actually used in the bird wings that we're importing. And then we should be able to go to these bird wings. I guess they're all attached to the head, or how does that, what are we actually importing? 43215. Okay, mesh 4 bird. It's attached to bone 0. So what is that? That's like the center. Looks like that's on like horse chest. And then 43215. So this is like the left. So you can see that goes with that. This one goes with 19. This I think goes with 20. And then 3215, maybe 5 goes with 20. And then you get the flip side. How many of these things do we need? 3215, 15, 14. Oh, we do have 15 and 14. Okay, so I was like 20 happy here. So let's reconsider that. Maybe this guy 18, 19. Maybe this guy's still on 18, and then this guy could be 19, and then like 20 over there. 20, 20. All right, sure. And then for the flip side, this guy is like, you know, 21, 21, 22. Sorry, I'm going fast, but it's just really late for me. 23 and like 21. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Sure, so we basically do that, and then uncheck unused again, maybe for good measure. We probably don't even need to. Mostly, then the question is, does this even work? And if it does, or if it doesn't, regardless, let's move these newly added wings to like really go where we want them to go. We'll try to maybe select them by group so we can get everything, hopefully. Yeah, and then you could like put the wings. Oh, this view is so laggy now. I changed some piece of code. I shouldn't have changed it. I don't even know what it was. Something like that. So he's like a destroyer. And then, does he actually animate? Yeah, see, so the wings are animated with the animations of the destroyer, and the guy is kind of animated with that too. I really think there's something going on with these hooves, like maybe they flipped right and left. Although it kind of looks like maybe it's just weird. Maybe it's accurate but weird. Because obviously it does not look perfect at all. But you can tell what it's trying to do, and the possibility of doing that is generally very real. It really looks like I missed like a central node, right? Like if I were to import again from the destroyer, it's like the root center of the destroyer didn't get translated, which I guess that would be true, didn't it? That when I was doing this, see, so now we're going to want to translate all these, because what we're going to want to do, although maybe not, stand, right, stand 2, stand 3, walk, attack, spell, death. This basically should get us to where we could just, for all those specific animations that have a problem, we could just import the Griffin root, Bone Hero Griffin Rider, and we put that on whatever is the root of this thing. Is that Bone Abdomen Horse? I don't know. But I know how to find out. If you go to this edit view and you go to nodes, you can see, yeah, whatever's the highest level, Bone Abdomen Horse. So that Bone Abdomen Horse needed to have this thing that I think is probably the root of this thing. So we put that in there, and that should maybe make him sort of float around like a destroyer, much more naturally, right? So that then he's actually doing like destroyer style of just body motions. It's much more like probably what you would want, and it means that he has this kind of falling away and dying and stuff like that. So this whole process, right, what I'm trying to do is just get to where we can do the same exact process on the Reforged models. I don't know if you can right now, but I'll bet you could get at least 70% of the way there. So there you go. That was just kind of my thought process with that. A lot of times if I make a model like this these days, I've made so many I forget to save. But you know what? We just spent a lot of time. Let's actually save this one. All right. Flying Space Centaur. Sure. All right, great. Here you go.